I've had an epiphany. Now, my life has long been structured by schedules. It's a way to keep me sane. It's a way to keep me on track. It's just how I live my life, and I've always done that. It's just, I mean, even when I was in middle school, I had schedules for when I would do this, when I do that, and it's always functioned as a good thing. But yesterday I realized something. Now that I own my own business, I don't work for anyone else. I don't have a boss. And I'm very grateful for that. Now, of course, we have clients and we have certain responsibilities, but I don't work for anybody. I just work for me, which is sort of incredible. And part of that means that, while yes, there are certain things I have to get done in the day, there are certain clients I have to work for, my schedule is entirely my own. Now, to pretty much everyone else in the world, that's obvious. Yeah, of course I can do things when I want to. That's kind of the whole idea of owning a business. But it never occurred to me that I don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. I don't have to go to bed at 10 p.m. I don't have to do the things I'm supposed to do because I'm supposed to do them. I'm not in college anymore. I'm not in high school. I'm, for the first time, not at anyone else's beck and call. Which is weird, and I never really thought about it, but I think this might change the way I do things. Now, perhaps that's a bit of hyperbole. It's not like I'm fundamentally changing my life. This isn't one of those epiphanies that changes everything about you, but it does change the way I look at work. I've always looked at work as something you have to do. And yeah, I have to do it, but it's not... I don't have to be like... I don't know. It's just, I guess I've always seen work the way other people see work, which is, it's an 8 to 5, you go to their job, blah, 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 blah. But that's not what my work is. That's not what it has to be. So I don't know why I still see it that way. And the fact that I don't have to see it that way, it's a pretty good feeling. So because of that epiphany, I'm going to go see a movie. I know I keep talking about going to see a movie and not doing it, but I'm actually doing it today. I'm in my car going to see a movie. I'm meeting Jimmy. We're going to see Shang-Chi. It's going to be a good time. And I'm just going to be happy. And I'm going to try that. It's pretty new for me, but I'm going to try just being happy. So that movie, Shang-Chi, it was pretty good. It's probably one of Marvel's best films in a long time, and probably just one of their best films. I think their early films aren't actually that good. I think we just remember them as being good, but Shang-Chi was, the action scenes were incredible. It was a little long for me, but honestly, it was a pretty good film. I think my only complaint, and this really has nothing to do with the film itself, but the person who sat next to us, or 2 seats down, they fell asleep during the movie, which, I get it, you need to sleep, whatever, but it's just, there are very few things in this world that bother me as much as people who sleep during a movie. Because hundreds of millions of dollars are put into this production. So many people's works, thousands and thousands of hours are going into this. This is a piece of art. Maybe, sure, it's no, masterpiece. It's no Citizen Kane, but it's a piece of art that people put so much work into, and you just sleep through it. I just think I know most people don't care, but to me, it feels very offensive. I guess maybe it's just because I'm a filmmaker, but it's just... you don't go to an art museum and take a nap. You don't... I don't know. It just feels crummy and wrong. And if you're sleepy, maybe don't go to a movie. So because of the way my brain works, or I guess the way my body works, or something like that, if I don't go outside every day, if I'm not in sunlight for some part of the day, I don't handle it well, especially when Emily's not here. So I hadn't gone outside today, so I came here to play tennis. Well, not play tennis, just to honestly be outside and have an excuse to move around, because being inside is just, I don't know how people do. I just can't. I need sunlight. And so, of all the reasons to move to Reno, that's probably number one, because it's sunny almost 300 days out of the year there, and I need it. So, this will help for today, but,